Thank you for joining us today. We're going to talk about balance activities, and this is in follow-up to our exercise and physical activity presentation that you may have seen on this website that went through the 4 different types of activity. All of these different categories are critical to make sure that we have that overall health and well-being, but today we're going to focus in on those balance activities. And balance is important because it helps us prevent falls. So every year, more than 1.6 million older adults goes to the emergency room because of a fall-related injury. It's actually the leading cause of emergency room visits, not only here in the Villages, but across the United States. When we do balance exercises, that can help us prevent falls or prevent being injured if we do fall. So we know that those that are regularly doing these physical activities can reduce the risk of injury as well. So it's not perfect in being able to prevent the fall entirely, but if it can make us less injured as a result, that is still a win. Balance exercises are things that you want to make sure that you're doing every day. It's hard though to remember to do some of these activities because you don't have to do them for very long. And so we like to kind of pair them up with other activities that you're normally doing. If you're brewing your coffee in the morning, you can hold onto the counter with both hands and lift up one foot like a flamingo and stand there for as long as you can on the one foot. And then you can put that down and do it on the other side. When you're feeling stable enough, you can take off one of the hands and just hold on with one hand on the counter and then just one finger. And then take both hands off, but just be standing close enough that you can always brace yourself if you do feel unstable. So that stacking with another activity that you're already doing can help you remember to do different balance exercises. If you watched our strength training video, you'll know that any exercises that you're doing to strengthen your lower body, so your legs and your core, also count towards those balance exercises. And so you're going to get a win-win when you pair up those balance exercises and the strength training activities. You do always want to make sure that you are close enough to support yourself when you're doing balance activities, either being close to a wall or a tabletop or having a chair there that you can use for support. One of the activities you can do, as I mentioned, is the flamingo stance. So this is where you're standing on one foot. Start with putting just the one foot behind you, but then if you find that that's getting very easy, put the foot out to the side or in front of you, because that changes that center of gravity and your body can adjust to that and adapt and get better at any of those different positions, because we never quite know what it could be that causes us to get off balance. So making sure that you work all of those different components and directions will be beneficial. Another activity that you can do is the balance walk, and there's 2 ways to do this. With the balance walk, you can put your arms out to the side and you can bring one leg up as high as you can get it and then put it down and then bring the other leg up as high as you can. So what you're essentially doing is balancing on one foot for a little bit of time while you're still going in that forward motion. So this is a slow and steady walk. You're not going to win any races with it, but it does help you improve that balance. Again, you want to be close enough to a wall or a countertop, something that you could grab onto if you do start to feel unstable. The other balance walk you can do is a heel to toe walk. So again, being close enough to something where you could grab onto if you needed it, because this one is definitely trickier. You put one foot down and then you try to bring the heel of the other foot right up to the toes of that first foot that you put down. And then you're going to bring that back foot forward and put that heel up against the toes of your other foot. And you'll keep walking in that heel to toe format as you go. And you'll probably notice some pretty significant improvements if you do that one regularly. We do appreciate you joining us today. Please make sure you're doing those balance exercises every day. They are really important in making sure that you stay vertical. And if you do have more needs than this, please be sure to check out our website at thevillageshealth.com/learning-center. We have a wonderful fall prevention resource in our hour-long fall prevention seminar. We do fall assessment screenings, so you can assess what your risk level is across 3 Centers for Disease Control and Prevention assessments. And we also have the 8-week Matter of Balance program that you can participate in. All of those are free, and we would love to have you, and more information is located at our website. Thank you.